Okay, I had a question about rationalizing the denominator on number 16. And so here is a version of it. So that's a 50. There's a couple of different ways we can do this, and I would go with the simplify as I go rather than make it big and then try to make it smaller. So for me, I would look at that 50 right there, and before I even tried to rationalize this, I would go, ooh, that's a 25 times a 2. And so if I come up here, I can go, this is going to be 15, and then over square root of 25 would come out as a 5, and then a root 2 will stay behind. And then something else I could do right here is to reduce this 15 and this 5 before I multiply it and make it bigger. So why don't I go ahead and go 5 goes into 5 once, and 5 goes into 15 3 times. And then, let me write that so it's a little cleaner. So that'll be 3 over root 2. And then the other thing that I got to do is I still have to rationalize the denominator. So that's where I'm going to multiply this by root 2 over root 2. And when I do that, this will just be 3 root 2. It's like saying 3x. These don't have the same power, so I can't multiply the 3 under the 2, under the radical with the 2. So just 3 root 2 there. And then root 2 times root 2 is plain 2, because remember this would make a square root of 4, which brings us right back down to the 2. So that, I think, is the easiest way to do this one. An alternative way would be to do this, and that would be to go square root 50 right out of the gate. And then that's going to be 15 root 50 over 50. And then I could simplify this right here as, so thinking of that as a 25 times a 2. I could also reduce that fraction first. Either way, that would work. Right here I would have 15, that would come out as 5. And root 2, so it's the same 5 root 2 I had here, now it's in the numerators all, over 50. And then this would be 75 root 2 over 50, which then if I reduce out 25 on both of those, then there's 25 goes in 3 times, 25 goes in 2 times. And so I get the same answer, but this is just to kind of demonstrate why, for me, I prefer to reduce first so that I don't have to drag the larger numbers through the problem. So I'm more likely to get it right this way. Cool, hopefully that helps.